Hello and welcome back to Gray's Gardening. My name is Gray. I'm an amateur gardener. We're all amateur gardeners. So last night we had gusts of wind up to over 100 kilometers an hour. So I've come down to the plot just to assess what damage there is. Not sure what there is yet, but as you can see behind me, these are a few other plots. They have had some of their fences blow down. So let's get inside. Let's go and see if I've got any damage on my plot. Okay, just approaching the plot now. We can see there's lots of branches and debris on the floor, but all my fence seems to be intact, which is a good sign. Some of the big trees, they seem okay. A few over here always look a bit precarious, but I think we're okay there. Okay, coming inside. Let's have a look. Let's find out what's happened. Right, doesn't look too bad. We've got lots of branches and leaves all kind of blown and huddled together. All these branches seem to have blown into my makeshift pond area, which ain't too bad. Helps clean them up a bit easier. Coming over here, what's that? Okay, so we've got a branch that's must have fallen and stuck itself in the ground. Banana trees in the last video got wrapped up, if you're wondering what these are. Oh, right, okay, we've got a few plants that have fell over. This is one of my cypress trees. We'll just zoom out, that's what that one is. Got two of them and they're both blown over. They are a bit top heavy. Okay, standing back up. Looks like we've lost, well, a bit of bamboo fell over, not bad either. Standing back up. Got plenty of bamboo there. They're going to go in the ground this year, I think, but the roots can go a bit crazy, so I need to be careful. We've got lots more branches, all blown over here. We've got a random water butt, must have been blown round, but not bad. Oh, we've lost the lid for this water butt, blowing off. There it is. More branches all just blown around the plot, but the fences look okay. There's my next greenhouse that's going to go up, and the old conservatory that's going to become a glass house, but the fences look fine. That big old tree, I think it's a sycamore, still seems intact. The greenhouse itself, we haven't lost any panes of glass. That was my biggest concern, really, because if you lose one pane, a big gust of wind can then blow inside the greenhouse, almost it causing it to fill with air too quickly, and then it blows out all the other panes, or many other panes all at once, because the air's got nowhere to go. Let's just have a quick look inside. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, got no major damage, just a load of messy plants that need tidying up, but they are slightly protected from the elements at the moment. This will all be getting insulated properly for the real cold winter. That's on my list of jobs to do, as well as tidy up the grapevine. I've brought a load of cardboard down because I'm going to be protecting the beds and putting them to sleep for the winter. And some of you have noticed the state of my shed at the moment is rather messy, so I will be tidying that soon. But for now, it's just full of cardboard, which will be going on all the raised beds. So I haven't got too long. I'm going to do a quick tidy up. I mentioned on the last video I wanted to get these daffodils planted. They really should be in the ground by now. So I'm just going to dig a few trenches here, a couple of them, put all those in. This area already has. That's already full of daffodils, so I'm going to get all those bulbs in and then put a load of cardboard on top to protect this bed, and then I can do the same with this one over here, maybe next week. Okay, time to get cracking. Okay, so I've quickly dug a trench. Daffodils like to be about 10 centimeters deep and about 10 centimeters spaced apart, which is probably about that. 3 inches maybe. So trench ain't too bad. There's all the soil I've dug out. I'm going to pop them in and then just backfill it. what we've got various different types. Got mixed daffodils, yellow daffodils, some dwarf, some full size, and as you can see, some of them, because I've left them in my shed, have already started sprouting, and there's the roots coming out the bottom. So as you're putting them in, pretty self-explanatory really. Pop it in the ground with the pointy end upwards. So you want to just pop these in. I'm just going to go around, literally filling them all out. I tend to put them a bit closer, but you know, up to you. I like a big yellow mass of flowers in the springtime. Okay, bulbs are all in, as you can see, spaced out quite nicely. There was a few that had gone a bit mouldy and mushy, so I've thrown them away. You don't want to be planting them in, but most are all spaced out 10 centimeters apart, or maybe a bit closer. So now I'm just going to backfill that soil, and then a little bit of weeding and cover the whole bed in cardboard. Okay, I'm going to use a fork for this, just to make sure the soil just gets spread out a little bit more evenly. So literally just backfill, see any weeds, get rid of the weeds, don't want any of them in there. Not really anyway. Get out what you can, all those roots. One good thing while I've been doing this bed is absolutely full of worms, which is a gardener's best friend. Look at that one. Lovely big juicy worm. And put him back in the soil before the birds see him. But just cover all that back up. Make sure there's at least 10 centimeters of soil on. It can be a bit more, it can be a bit less. Daffodils will find their way. They always do. Okay, I'm just firming that down a little bit. Nothing too much, don't want to completely crush and squash the bulbs, but just enough. Just enough so that the soil is all firmed around them. Okay, so the bed's been given a good old weed, nothing too major. Got out some of the big weeds like the mare's tail and the bindweed, some really annoying bits like that. So now it's time to cover it up and put the bed to sleep for the winter. Right, so what you want to do is try and get some decent cardboard and just pop it all over the bed. There we go. I've been collecting it from all the work we've had done at the house because of all the new appliances we've got, so just popping all that on. Recycle them where you can. There we have it, one bed done, covered with cardboard. So as the winter goes by, all this will start to slowly biodegrade back into the soil, adding some carbon in there as that breaks down. But come say February time, I'll remove this area where I've just put all those new daffodil bulbs in. So when I start seeing them pop out the ground around my home, I'll take that bit off so they can start popping through, because right now that'll probably keep them covered a bit too much. So all that's left for me to do is pop a few bricks on to help keep that down. So if we had another storm, anything like last night, all that'll just blow off. So I'll cover that with a load of bricks, and that bed, this cardboard will help keep the weeds down, keep the soil temperature up a degree or so, warmer than everywhere else, and just give that bed an extra little bit of life for the winter. Right, thanks for watching everyone, and thanks for all the continued support you keep giving to me and the channel. It really does help. Thank you, Mr. Crow. As mentioned, this is just a very quick video just to assess that storm damage. I think I've escaped with it pretty well. So all those who've been subscribing so far, thank you very much. I'm now very close to hitting 400 subscribers, so if you haven't already, please do. It really does help this channel grow and grow and grow. So thanks everyone, thanks for watching, take care, see you on the next one. Bye now.